And I've been watching everybody else's, and I thought it was high time I would do this before I actually ended up throwing out the packaging. Normally I have kept them for ages thinking I've got to do one, and then my husband comes along and throws them out. So this is the stuff currently that I've gone through. First thing, because I have a love of this stuff, and it leaking. No, this is the Sukin Moisture Repair, the Moisture Restoring Night Cream. I mentioned this in a haul a little while ago, months ago I think. Now I've got probably a little bit left, and the reason that I'm throwing it out now is because my husband decided to clean and put it up on the sill by the sun, and it sat there, I didn't realise, for a few days, so it kind of cooked. So I have officially finished it now, I think. But this stuff was great. I think it was about the $20 mark, but this stuff was wonderful. It lasted, it's great, it smells, I think, phenomenal, because I love all of this stuff. It's full of essential oils, Australian made, cruelty free, paraben free, mineral oil free, all that sort of stuff. So I really do love this brand. I have loved this as a night cream, really loved it. It's a nice thick sort of cream as well, and I sort of woke up with my skin feeling just really nice and supple and soft, so which is good for my maturing skin, so I love that. Another product, and I'm going to do that part 2 of my drugstore products, my favourite, but this stuff I've used probably about, I don't know, this might be my 3rd one. I've got a whole bunch, and I'm not sure if, I haven't seen them lately. I normally get them at the chemist. I haven't seen them lately. Kenkay, maybe they've changed the packaging. It's the Natrasorb Foaming Face Cleanser. I normally pay about $7.50 for this. Sulfate and soap free with oat extract, 150 grams. But this stuff, I love it. I love it. A good gel. It doesn't really foam up that much, but it's just a wonderful little cleanser. And obviously I'm on my Clarisonic / milk wipe kick at the moment. Jumping over to something completely different is a nail product. I love this as my nail dryer. I've used it for years and years. Obviously this is the can I've gone through recently. It's the DeMert Nail Enamel Dryer. You can get the big spray bottle. I normally get them at beauty supply stores for about $8 or something. You can also get the oil mist as well in the stuff. But this one I've used it all up, go through it easy. It's normally, now that I do my sort of my pedicures at home, I normally get my nails done now at the nail salons. So, but it's good though, if you do have just a small, you can get little small cans, the spray ones about this size as well, that you can just throw in your bag. They're handy to have as well if you're going to the salon and you're just getting your nails done. I'm getting the gel ones, so I don't have to worry about them smudging, but they're handy. I used to sort of carry them in there and get them done since I'm on a nail kick this year. Now a face product, this little satar. I used to love Model in a Bottle, then I sort of went off for a little while. I've got a video I'll post down below. That's in the old style bottle. This is the new one, and I only got it at the Spa and Beauty Expo in, gosh, was that August? And I've already used up all of this. It's all gone. This is the sensitive one. I'm now on using the standard one, but I love it. So yeah, anyway, it's good. It doesn't have that little, the tube, which used to get clogged, so I do like that. Now these, again, these would be in my drugstore thing. These are the Formula 1006, you know, the overnight success. They're little spot things for your little blemishes. These, I don't have any left to show you, but they're pretty much clear patches that you can put on overnight, like tea tree oil. That's just good stuff. Actually, I do have a new one. I'm not going to break this open yet, but that's the new packaging. It is slightly narrower and longer. This is the old sort of packaging. But these ones I have loved. I love them. They actually work for me. I know they're not for everybody, these sort of gel patches. My favourite ones, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'll put it here if I can sort of remember. They were the best, but I love them because they're actually skin tone, and they were like a fabric, like the Extoplast, like the plaster fabric, sort of like that. So they actually blended well in my skin, which is good too if you get up and you forget that it's on there, you know, and you're just sort of strutting around doing your stuff. But particularly if you've got visitors, it's quite embarrassing. They're like, what's that on your face? Oh my god. But it was funny, but I love those. But these are just clear, so you can still see everything. Just remember to take them off in the morning. Now this one, I actually grabbed a whole heap of these online, eBay or something, quite a while ago, and this was the last one. These are the Face to Face, the original Super Matte Anti-Shine. This, out of every primer that I have tried, every anti-shine product I have tried since I've been doing YouTube videos, this was my favourite. I loved it. And you can get different sort of colours. I think this was the medium, or light, sorry, light. I got one originally at IMATS when it first, oh gosh, I don't know, 4 years ago or something, and then I got hooked on it. They never came back again. I know a couple of online stores used to sell it and they stopped selling it, so I'm not sure really, but I grabbed a whole heap on eBay. They seem to be the real deal. but I don't know. This is the last of that sort of lot that I had. But if you can still get it, if anyone knows anywhere in Australia or anywhere you can get this one, please let me know down below. So it's the Face to Face Original Super Matte Anti-Shine. But I'll put all the products down below because I know I'm sort of rambling on. Another face product. This is the Alpha H Liquid Gold with Glycolic Acid. This is the second bottle that I had. They've changed up their packaging, so I think that it's more all white now. Or at least this one I think is in a gold bottle now. So they've changed up the packaging, but I finally have finished it. 100 mils. This stuff I found really good, but because I have been trying so many different products, it took me a while to get through it. I also was using it in conjunction with the cleanser. I'm still actually going through that one, but I did actually love it. Trying to help sort of, I've got a lot of sort of age spots and sunspots and that on my face. You can probably see it. I like to wear makeup that you can actually see. It's not cakey. I hate cakey makeup. Yeah, so you can see all my freckles and blemishes. You can see my natural skin, and I'm 36. I want to be able to. You can see it all. So this was good, just to sort of helping it. I know a lot of people don't. I've seen people good and bad about this sort of stuff. I don't think it's particularly fantastic for someone maybe in their 20s, maybe for someone more my age in my 30s, where you can actually see the effects of time. There's lots of good products you can use as stopping sort of the effects, but there's some things you're going to get anyway regardless. You're going to get them, you're going to get these, you're going to get these, you're going to get these, but it's helped soften the effect of me getting it now. Anyway, on to something completely different. Antiseptic cream. I love sort of antiseptic creams because in my job I get lots of cuts and scrapes and stuff like that. I love using that Papaw Ointment, just another empty anyway, but this, sometimes I like it for something antiseptic as well, even though this you can use it as an antiseptic. This is one I was using at work. It's the Ayrtons. I'll get right in. Ayrtons. But look at it. It's like a rose and antiseptic kind of smell to it. But you can see, look at it. I love it because it's just so thick, and it's really a one-person use product though, because you can see it's one where you put your fingers in, and something that's antiseptic, you don't want to be sharing it around. So it was good for me, and I love it because it's unlike a tube, you forget to put it on properly and squeeze. So this was good for me to carry around in my bag and use at work and stuff like that. But it was just for me as a one-use person, unless I'm using gloves or something to put it on. But you can get this at the local pharmacy and stuff. I have actually seen this at at Priceline, and it sent me back about $7, but I love this as an antiseptic cream. And it's got alcohol and zinc oxide. So it's just a very simple product, but I love that. I finally used a lip balm. It's really hard for me because I'm addicted to trying different lip balms to use up a product, but I actually used it all up. My son was kind enough to use the last little bit because he got hold of it before I could do the video, but you can see it kind of looked like the old, like those cola sort of lip balms you can get out there, but this is, it's a proper strawberry tint beet they use to actually have that red tint, and it's all natural. I love the stuff. Mugu, I love your products. And no, I'm not affiliated. And as I was showing before, the Lucas Papaw Ointment. I think there's actually 3 sizes. There's this size, the medium size, there's a little lip balm tubey size, and there's the pot or the pottle size. But I finally used all that one up. This is another product I had at work as well. Love it. Used up all my Sukin Nourishing lip treatment. This is the one that I use at night on my lips. I love this stuff, and it's cheap, like $7 or more. Look, grab it at Priceline when it's 20% off. And for those of you overseas, if you want Sukin, you can get it on Amazon. I finally use a cuticle cream all up. The Tinted's gone because my son got to it again before I can get. Stupid me, I had it on a little shelf. But that's it there. I've got to get another replacement. But the the Burt's Bees Lemon Butter Cuticle Cream is phenomenal. I love this stuff. I don't use the word phenomenal often, but I love it. I love that lemon butter scent because my mum used to make lemon butter, and I just, yeah, it's great. Mascara is always hard to finally use them all up, but this one I've had sitting around for ages to mention. I love this Model & Co. Fiber Lash Extend. I got it in a box. I can't even remember which one ages ago. This stuff was absolutely great. Loved it, loved it, loved it. I can't find it though. I keep going to Model Co. stands and where I go, was it David Jones or Maya Weber? I can't find the stuff. I have to Google it and see what happened to it. Maybe they've changed the packaging, but I loved it. I love the stuff. It was great. And my first fiber lash product I tried was probably about 11 years ago, and it was the Napoleon Perdis one that they had. I think it was the original sort of fibre lash product. Estee Lauder. Look how old this thing is. I had it for, I have to admit it, I had it for the longest time, but I've finally gotten through it. Loved it as a highlighter. And this is the Ideal Light Illuminator. I loved it. You can see I have. Why am I whispering? Anyway. Oh, used up all of this. I love this. I go on and on and on. Like 12 years I've been, whatever, 13 years I've been using the Olay Cucumber Eye Gel. Probably back when Olay was Yulan. Oil of Yulan. But I love this stuff. Yeah, every year I use, I don't know how many. But I love this as my night depuffer and stuff like that. A fragrance I love is the Mor Marshmellow Roller. I mean, there's a perfume and all that, but I can't afford that, so I get the roll-on, and this stuff is great. It's a beautiful marshmallow musk. It's that nice, oh gosh, I can go to heaven and back. Well, there's a little bit left in there, but you can see I've used it. There's just that little bit left. Love it. And last but not least, this product, just a little bit left, like a little drop that I can actually show you. This stuff, the BioEffect EGF Serum. That's a little pamphlet. I originally tried this serum, I think, at the Beauty Bloggers Weekend, like what's that, 3-4 years ago. Years ago. I had one of these little samples, and this is quite a generous sample. I don't know how big it is. Sorry guys. 5 mils or something. I'll put it down here if I can find. I've got another little flyer. And this stuff, it's just a clear little serum. Now, it's very pricey. To get the full size, only about 15 mils for, I don't know, was it 185? It's a very pricey product. And there's good and bad reviews about it as well. So I've never been able to take that bite and buy that product, but this is the second one. My friend, very good friend of mine, gave me this. She had a sample, but she gave it to me because she knew I loved it. I loved it. She gave me a little sample. It's on here, and it's actually, you can just sort of see it. There's this little bump here, and I'll put the name of what they are. They're like little cysts that people get. I mean, I have to admit it. Look, when, you know, no one's perfect. A little cyst here. It's like little fatty build-up in the skin. Now, I tried every little product, every little bio oil, whatever have you, every kind of little thing on the market I've tried. And my doctor actually recommended that I actually go to a dermatologist or a plastic surgeon to do something like plastic surgeon or a dermatologist to sort of fix it permanently. She did recommend though, because it's quite obvious, if I wanted it taken out permanently, to go to a plastic surgeon. We're talking, you know, from hundreds to thousands of dollars. Now, the only thing I've ever tried, and it actually worked to diminish it, I'm not joking, is this little product. And I originally tried that little 5 mils, a little drop every night, and I actually watched it go down over about 3 months. That's how long the product lasted me, because you just, not even a dropper size, like half to a third of a dropper size I would use it, kept going down. And then when it sort of finished, I thought, oh, maybe it's just maybe it's imagination, maybe it would naturally go. But when I stopped using it again, over a few months time, I watched it sort of come back, and it was a lot bigger than it is now. Then when I started using this again, I was over the moon, and that's since July. It's gone down a lot. It's hard. I should have taken before and after photos, but it's a lot less obvious. I don't know how it's sort of working. I've got to look into it, and I think I finally am going to try save up and get it, and stop buying all these other sort of blushes and makeup when I know this product actually works. I've seen it work for me, so I'm going to buy it. And no one sent me the product to review or anything. Well, I did get one in a sample thing originally, but I didn't even mention it because I just thought, no, it's just my imagination. But it has worked. It has worked. And, you know, I could go back to a dermatologist. I could go think, but it's just going to cost me ages, a ton of money to get it. And I know this stuff works. And I think maybe if I'll buy it, use it, and then eventually when, you know, I'm a little bit older and I'm like, oh dear, you know, so I'm all craigie and it's bigger, I'll go and spend the money and take it out. But for the meantime, I love this product. And if you're wondering why my lips are so, we're going out, so I was just trying to, you know, maybe not. But thank you for watching and enduring my long-winded sort of products. Sometimes I don't do these because I talk and I talk and I talk. I can never just simply mention a product and just go with it, because it's just the way I am. I'm sorry, but I love to give as much detail, whether it be a funny backstory or something. That's just how I am. Anyway, thanks for enduring it, and take care.